I'll ask some questions about functions. Just respond. Functions in JavaScript. Say function name, two parameters. If A greater than B, return A. Else return B. It is normal function. Normal function. It is which category function? Plus, how many categories are there? 4. What is the first one? With arguments with return value. Second one, with argument without return value. Third one, with argument without return value. Fourth one, 4 categories of function. It is which category? First category. With arguments and with return value. It is first category. Okay. Now, max is a function which takes 2 arguments, which will return 1 value. So it is first category. With argument with return value. Now, I want to call this function. How to call? What you try to give me answer? Let x equal to max of 2 numbers. Next, document dot write x. File save. That's it. Now, I'll run this program. eDrive demo.html. See, finding maximum of 2 numbers. Now, this is first category function. This one, I want to make it second category function. What are the changes required? Now it is which category? First category. I want to make it second category. What are the changes required? Return A place. What do you write? Document dot write A. Next, return B place. Document dot write B. Okay. After that, here we have to remove let X. This is we have to remove. Next, it is also we have to remove. It is second category function. Okay. This one, I want to make it third category function. What are the changes required? We have to remove A comma B. Here only, suppose let A equal to 10, B equal to 20. Now, after this, here, return A. Here, return B. Now, here what we have to write? Let x equal to max of A comma 2 numbers. Next, document dot write x. Okay. It is third category. Without argument with return values. Without argument with return values. Okay. Third category. File save. See, now also same output. Now also same output. Okay. So 10, 20, 20 greater than. So 20 printed. Now, this one, if you want to make it fourth category, what are the changes required? Are you understanding? Give me answer. Now, without argument, without return value, what are the changes required? Return A plus document dot. 1 minute. Return A place what we have to write? Document dot write A. Next, return B place document dot write B. Next, what you have to do? We have to remove let X. We have to remove document dot write X. Here, arguments also we have to remove. File save. Okay, like this. See, first category to second category to third category to fourth category, all you have seen. Okay. Now, suppose function max two numbers, two variables. If A greater than B, return A, else return B. This one normal function, first category, with argument, with return value. This one I want to make it anonymous function. What are the changes required? Here we have to remove max. Next, let X equal to. After that, semicolon. After that, how to call? Let Y equal to X of two numbers. Next, document dot write Y. Okay. This one, if you want to make it second category. This one, if you want to make it second category. Return A place document dot write A. Next, return B place document dot write B. Next, we have to remove let Y. Next, we have to remove document dot write Y. Okay, let this again write. This one, if you want to make it third category, here A comma B, we have to remove. In the program, let A equal to 10, B equal to 20, you can write. Next, document dot write place, return A. Document dot write B place, return B. Here, we have to remove these two. Next, let Y equal to X of. Next, document dot write Y. This one, if you want to make it a fourth category. This one, if you want to make it a fourth category, what do you have to do? Return A place document dot write A. Next, return B place document dot write B. Next, we have to remove let Y. We have to remove document dot write Y. It is fourth category. Okay. Now, suppose function max here, if A greater than B, return A, else return B. This is, I want to make it arrow function. First, anonymous function. Anonymous function means you have to remove max. You have to write let X. Here semicolon. If you want to make it arrow function, what do you have to do? We have to remove function. We have to write arrow. But here, these many lines are there. You can write like this also valid. Like this also valid. So how to call this function? Let Y equal to X of two numbers. Document dot write Y. See, it is valid. But this one, if you want to write as a one line, conditional operator you studied, no? Then what you can do is A greater than B, question mark A, colon B. Then these all you can remove in a one line. Now it a one line. See, here arrow function. Here A comma B, arrow, A greater than B, question mark A, colon B. Now, these two parameters copied in A and B. A greater than B, 93 greater than 43, true. Then A, that A copied in X, that X, that not copied in X, year. That is, this is year called year. So that is copied in Y printed. So here what will happen? 93, it is nothing but now function name type. It is function name type. We are calling X of 93, 43. Now A nothing but 93, B nothing but 43. 93 greater than 43. True. Then A copied in Y printed. So like this you can write. Okay, like this you can write. It is arrow function. Here only if you want to print. Here only if you want to print. In the place of A, document dot write A. In the place of B, document dot write B. Like this you can write. Okay. 1 minute. See, arrow functions, default parameters, and rest parameter. These all you have seen. Okay. Now variables. If you want to declare variables, if you want to declare, what are the keywords required? Let, var, constant. That is I'm going to explain. Now these all yesterday whatever I covered, just asked questions. That's it. Okay. Now note down. There are four ways to declare variables. There are four ways to declare and initialize variables. There are four ways to declare and initialize variables. First one, directly. Second one, by using var keyword. Third one, by using let keyword. Fourth one, by using constant keyword. There are four ways to declare and initialize variables. There are four ways to declare and initialize variables. First one directly, second one by using var keyword, third one by using let keyword, fourth one by using constant keyword. There are four ways to declare and initialize variables. See, there are four ways to declare and initialize variables. Directly you can declare by using var keyword, by using let keyword, by using constant keyword. What's the difference you are going to learn? What's the difference you are going to learn today? See, here a equal to 10, a equal to 10, document dot write a. It is also valid. See, running now. Now I didn't write let, I didn't write var, I didn't write constant, but directly I written a equal to 10. It is also valid, but it is not recommended to write. It is not recommended to write. Here no error you observe. Error not there, output coming. But once if you write strict mode, one concept is there, use strict. If you write, error comes. See, error. A is not defined. This is some environments will follow strict mode. That is the reason by default strict mode will be followed. Some environments. That is the reason this is not recommended to write. This is not recommended. Now, what you do is just write this one. I'll explain. Program to demonstrate directly. Program to demonstrate directly. Program to demonstrate directly. demonstrate directly. Is it over? Right. This way is not recommended to use. It does not work in strict mode. Is not recommended to use because it does not work in strict mode. This way is not recommended to use because it does not work in strict mode. This way is not recommended to use because it does not work in strict mode. See, like this directly a equal to 10 if you write. Now program successfully running. Okay. But it is not recommended. Reason, it doesn't work in strict mode. Some environments will follow strict rules. At the time, this is not supported. In that situation, error comes. But here, it is not following strict mode, you observe. It is program successfully running. Successfully running. Output also coming. But if you want to write strict mode, just use strict if you attach. Then it is called strict mode. Doesn't work. So, just note down. To enable strict mode, use the following. To enable strict mode, use the following statement at the beginning of the JavaScript code. To enable strict mode, use the following statement at the beginning of the JavaScript code. To enable strict mode, use the following statement at the beginning of the JavaScript code. See, before JavaScript, just one line you attach. It is strict mode. Okay. In that situation, it doesn't work. Now, this is also one way is there, but don't use. Don't use. In future, this way may be removed. Every environment may be followed by strict mode in future. At the time, it doesn't work. That's what it is not recommended to use. Now, present some environments working, environments not working. Better to use either this or let var constant, but don't use directly. So one node on var keyword introduced in 1995, whereas let and constant keywords introduced in 2015. So after 20 years, let and constant came. After 20 years, var keyword introduced in 1995, whereas let and constant keywords introduced in 2015. But what's the difference between var, let, constant? I'll explain. What's the difference between var, let, and constant? I'm going to explain. See, note on differences between var, let, and constant. Differences between var, let, and constant. Differences between var, let, and constant. Now, here concept I'll explain. Don't write now. I'll give you time for writing. Don't write. Just listen. Keyword, let keyword. You observe. Var keyword, let keyword, constant keyword. Var, let, constant. You observe. Initialization. I'm writing initialization. You observe here. Already know which is declaration, which is the initialization. Already know. Let a equal to let a. It is called declaration. A equal to 10. Initialization. So assignment. Now this is if you write like this, initialization. Okay. Let a declare. This is called declaration. This is called assignment, and this is called initialization. Initialization means starting. Starting only if you write a value. Okay. Next time if you write, it is called assignment. Now it is initialization. Here you observe. Let a equal to 10. I initialized. Now document dot write a. What is the output comes? 10. Okay. 10. Here var. See output 10. Constant output 10. Okay. Now all are working same. Now what I'll do, you observe here. I'll write let. I'll remove initialization. Only declared. Undefined. But working. Is there any error? No. Now var. Working, no? No error. Now you observe error comes. Missing initializer. So here initialization optional, not compulsory. Let optional, not compulsory. But here compulsory. Okay, it is compulsory. Initialization is compulsory. That is one point you have to follow. Now next one you observe. Let a equal to 10. Let a equal to 10. A equal to 20. Document dot write a. What is output? What is output? 20 or 10? 20. First initially value 10. It is modified as 20. Here output 20. If I write here var, what is output? 20. If I write constant, error. See assignment to constant variable, error. So here value can be changed. Here can be changed. Here cannot be changed. You cannot change the value. Let variable value, var variable value can be changed. Let variable value can be changed. Constant variable value cannot be changed. That is. One more, you observe. Var a equal to 10. Var a equal to 20. Document dot write. Here. Here var a equal to 10. Again var a equal to 20 written. It is valid in JavaScript. Redeclaration, reinitialization. See, again, no, but this is the reason only let keyword introduced. Let error. You cannot write one more time A. See, error. Identifier A has already been declared. So this is the main problem. Actually, where problem is this one only. Actually, in any language, one more time, can you declare? No. So, like, but JavaScript allowing. This is the reason only let keyword introduced. That's what better to write let only. Don't write where. Stop to use. 2015 only changed. But if you open old tutorials, old books, where will be there before 2015. Okay. So here redeclaration. Here redeclaration allowed. Here not allowed. Here not allowed. Here not allowed. Okay. Redeclaration not allowed. Now one more concept you observe. For loop let I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Document dot write I. First of all, here where I'll take where. Now, what is output comes? What is output? 1 to 10. After this, document dot write I. What is output comes? Now, where I declared here. Okay. Now I'm printing here I. Now give me answer. Here it is 1 to 10 printed. After this, it is 11. Okay. 1 to 11. Okay. But if you write let error, see, I is not defined. Reason, this variable outside the for loop you cannot access. It is block variable. That is function variable, scope variable, scope different. This is block scope. If you write a variable here, you can access within the for loop only. If you write a variable here, you can access in the entire function. Now, if you write here, not a problem. If you write like this, it works. You observe 11. But this let, if you write here, different. If you write before for loop different, inside the for loop different. But where is same? That is called scope. Scope of the variable. See, scope. It is where is function scope. Here, let is block scope. Okay. But here, you observe. Even block scope, nothing but suppose here, if suppose let A equal to 10, B equal to 20. Now, if A greater than B, if you write here one variable, let C equal to 30. Now, here, okay, A greater than B, true. Okay, after that, document dot write C. Now, what will happen? Now, A greater than B, 10 greater than 5. True or false? True. But C value 30. But if I print C, it is valid or not valid? Not valid. This variable you cannot access outside the if. Outside the if you cannot access. Error. Now, if you write where here, can we access? Yes. What is the output comes? 30. Suppose if I write constant, you cannot. That is also block scope. That is also block scope. So here it is also block scope. See how much difference is there between let to where constant. We have to according to our requirement, we have to use. First, you write these all code snippets. I'll give. Note down. Initialization optional for very var let, but constant compulsory. Is it over? Now I'll explain. Is it over? Now note down declaration and initialization. Declaration and initialization. Declaration and initialization. Up to here, writing is over. Completed. All students. Now see. Here you observe let var a like let b constant c var d equal to 10 let e equal to 20 constant f equal to 30. If I write like this, if I write like this, now here is it valid? Is it valid? Is it valid? No. Is it valid? Is it valid? Is it valid? Write this one. Declaration and initialization. So constant keyword if you use initialization compulsory. constant keyword if you use in the program initialization compulsory. Otherwise, error comes. Is it over? Now, var A valid, let B valid, constant C error. Because constant compulsory you have to initialize. Constant variable compulsory you have to initialize. Is it over? Now, reassignment or reassignment. Okay, just assignment, write it enough. Var A equal to 10. E equal to 20. Let E equal to 10. Okay, let B equal to 10. B equal to 20. Var C equal to 10. Sorry, constant. C equal to 20. First one, valid or not valid? Second one, valid. Third one, not valid. Constant value we cannot change. That's what not valid. Okay. Constant value we cannot change. Is it over? Third, next, redeclaration. Redeclaration. Say var A equal to 10. Again, var B equal to 20. Let say A only. Let B equal to 10. Let B equal to 20. Constant A equal to 10. C equal to 10. Constant C equal to 20. First one, valid or not valid? Valid. Second one, not valid. Third one, not valid. These all you have to take care. Is it over? Here already A defined. Again I defined. That's what error. That is valid. Where? This is a problem with where. That's what let keyword came. Constant is another behavior. Constant different, constant purpose. But where let difference, major difference this is. And also scope different. Uh, now, now I'll explain scope difference. You observe. Is it over? Now, suppose one function I'll write. Function fun. Okay. Function fun. Here, you observe. Let a equal to 10, b equal to 5. If a greater than b, if a greater than b, let c equal to 30. Let c equal to 20, something. Here, document dot write c. I'm writing. Okay. Now, if I call fun function, if I call fun function, now fun function called, control comes here. A value 10, B value 20. 10 greater than 5, true. C value 20. But after if condition, here comes. But it has to print C. But C cannot be accessed because it is function scope, block scope variable. C is not defined. It's an error. Suppose if it is var, if it is var, it is valid. It is valid. Okay. Now, write this example. Program to demonstrate function scope variable. By using var keyword. It is also write var, better all var. Program to demonstrate function scope variable by using var keyword. I'll explain. I'll give a description. I'll give a description. Program to demonstrate function scope variable by using var keyword. It is also function scope variable only. This variable can be accessed outside the block because it is also function scope variable. This variable can be accessed outside the if block because it is also function scope variable and it can be accessed within fun function. Now A variable, B variable, C variable. In the entire fun function you can access. Now outside the fun function you cannot access. Now one function I written. Okay. Now this A, this B, this C, these all same, no change. You can access here open brace to close brace. In between you can access anywhere. Okay. A is a function scope variable, B is a function scope variable, C also function scope variable. Now within a fun function you can access. Say I given A, B, C function scope variables. This variable can be accessed outside the if block because it is also function scope variable and it can be accessed within fun function. Now it appears like a block scope, but it is not block scope. But if you write a let keyword, that is block scope. The difference is there. Let and where. Is it over? Now this a variable, inside the if can I access? Yes. Outside the if can I access? Outside the fun can I access? No. What do you point? Now this a variable, inside the if can I access? Yes. Outside the if can I access? Yes. Outside the fun function? No. Now this C variable within the if can I access? Outside the if? Outside if? If we can access, that is only a given. That means you are not concentrating. Now, outside the fun function, can we access? No. That difference is there. What do you mean? That means these all, any difference is there? No, all are same. All are same. This is only confusion in JavaScript. Okay. Here, one more thing. Note down. Note. Function scope variables are also called local variables. Function scope variables are also called local variables. Function scope variables are also called local variables. So you can call it as local variables also. Function scope variables are also called local variables. Okay. Now, you observe this is a concept. Now, program to demonstrate block scope variable by using let keyword. Now, here, if I write let, now you observe 1 minute. Listen. Now, program to demonstrate block scope variable by using let keyword. Now, this variable, can I access outside the if? No. Within the if only can access. But these two variables you can access inside the if, outside the if. But outside the function, not possible. That means these two variables like a previous variables only, no change. But this is only different. Okay. If you write here let also, where also, there is no difference. But here, if you write let and where, there is a difference. If I write let, it is block scope variable. If I write where, that is function scope variable. Got your point? Now, if I run here, error comes here. See, file, save. Here, error comes. But if you print A, if you print B, valid. If you print A and B, here also valid. Okay? Now write this program. I'll give a description again. Program to demonstrate block scope variable by using let keyword. Program to demonstrate block scope variable by using let keyword. Now, here, these are block scope variable or function scope variable. These two function scope variables. This is block scope variable. This variable cannot be accessed. This variable cannot be accessed outside the if block. Because it is a block scope variable. Now, function scope variable, you can call it as local variables. Block scope variables, you can call it a block variable. Function scope variables, nothing but local variables. Block scope variables, nothing but block variable. If you write with where, all are same. If you write with let, difference is there. Okay. If you write with let, difference is there. If you write with where, no difference. A, B, C, all same. If you write with where keyword. If you write with let keyword, there is a difference. Okay. Now A and B are function scope variables. C is a block scope variable. Now C, within the if only can access. but A and B within a fun function you can access. Okay, got your mind? Last one more point. Is it over? Now this A and B function scope variables, that means within the function we can access. Within a fun function you can access. But C, block scope variable, within the block only you can access. Outside the block, error. Okay. Is it completed writing? Now, last one more point. Suppose now let or var whatever it may be, like this if I write let a equal to 10, function fun, let b equal to 20, for let c equal to 1. If I write like this, if I write like this, here if I write like this, you observe it is called global variable. Uh, it is called local variable. It is called block variable. Note global variable, local variable, block variable. Outside the function I written, you observe that is called global. Inside the function, local. Inside the for loop, inside the if condition, block variable. Global variable, local variable, block variable. So outside the functions, if you write global, inside the function, inside the for loop or if condition, cells block variables. Is it over? One statement I'll give. One statement. One line notes I'll give. Note. Global variables can be accessed anywhere. Global variables can be accessed anywhere. So entire function anywhere you can access. In this function also, other function also, other function also, blocks also, anywhere. No restriction for that. This is about let var constant. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see arrays and objects will see. Chinna Subaya, just document dot write A, right? It will print. That's it. That is only accessing that A variable